Alright, so today I'm just gonna be doing another fruit review. I'm gonna be making the one I made since it got a shit ton of hate, and it's kind of like not everyone agree with it. But anyways, I'm gonna be doing this fruit review with fruit review with SlyKage. I did not think I'd be able to collab with him on this. I just hit my desk, but whatever. Anyways, let's just get into it, man. This is crazy. And actually, go sub to SlyKage if you haven't already. And now we go in.
So we're gonna go from commons to logias. I mean, commons. See, you're messing me up. You're already messing up what I'm saying.
I didn't even say anything.
We're going from commons to legendaries. So let's start with the
common to legendary primary to logia. There you go.
Yeah, we'll start with Tsuki. Where would you rate Tsuki?
0.
Yeah, definitely E tier. It has no uses. Literally, you can't even use it in ranked anymore because, bro, you made it so that every character has a mark above their head, so it's completely trash now. There's no point using Tsuki.
Also, you can see the hockey. Dumb.
Yeah, and Tsuki is just trash. Kilo, where'd you rate Kilo?
If I'm Kilo, E as well. I mean, for you did. He did that stamina drain like make less, like so it doesn't take as much stamina. But it's still garbage because it has like a 1 minute cooldown, even in the.
I think I was watching. I was either watching your video or Winter's video. Where one of you guys said it was completely unusable.
Me.
Okay.
It's actually so useless. I'm telling you, like I tried it. I ate it, and then I was using the fly up, and I had like 300 in fruit, and I flew all the way up to I had 600 stamina. Flew all the way up to the point where I only had 100. Went down, only did 100 damage.
So that's trash. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so Kilo is E tier. I think. All right. First off, I want to see where you put Spin, then I'll say mine.
A tier.
All right. Yeah. The thing with Spin is like, if you get hit by a Spin user with 2 sword style, that is 90% of your HP gone. Though that's the thing.
So S. Actually,
I would.
If it's 2SS spin is S tier.
Yeah, easily. But like.
Yeah.
Are we assuming that these fruits are by themselves, or are we assuming that you can do whatever you want with them?
If we're doing PvP, it'd be S tier. If we're doing PvP and farming, then I would say, like, if you want to combine them, then I'll just put it at C tier.
All right, so looking back on this, let's make a list about what's good for farming and PvP. So yeah, combining them.
C tier.
I can't put it at C tier just because of how brain dead it is on PvP. It's so busted. I'll say B tier. I can't put it at
B
C
tier. Oh, okay.
It's just it's literally one of the strongest routes.
Actually, it does have a fly move, which is good for getting around. So I agree with B tier then.
Yeah, but next up we have Gum Gum. Where would you put Gum Gum?
Okay. So a lot of people say that Gum Gum is like really good because the barrage.
No.
Listen. The barrage move, right? It does like who knows what, like 500 damage or something.
500? What the hell? How much?
No, it does over. No. Listen. If you mag dump into Gummy like 700, you up to it into Gummy barrage. It doesn't matter if you get punished off it. You can still do like 800 damage because it'll do 23 tick per barrage. 28 per tick actually. And I think it does. I've seen someone do like 800, 900 damage with it. Just the barrage alone.
That's insane.
So it's good for PvP, and people say it's also good for like dungeon farming. You group all the enemies up and then you use barrage and it kills them all. And you can one-shot dungeon bosses as well with it.
I was gonna say C tier, but after that, I mean, I would personally still put it at C tier.
I'm putting it at A. I'm gonna say A.
A?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I haven't really played Gum Gum to the extent that you're talking about 500 damage, but hey, Tsuki's the better player.
It's only good because it's barrage.
And you gotta realize that at the same time, it's gonna get gears in the future, so yeah. I'll put it at A as well. Only because of the gears. I don't know what Tsuki's talking about because he plays the game way more than I do, but the fact that it's getting gears is enough for A tier for me. But next is Bomu. Me personally, I would put this at C tier, just because if you do have Bomu, it's like probably the best route for farming.
I say D.
Okay, why do you say B? Why do you say B?
It's good for farming, yeah, but like.
Yeah,
PvP, it just brings it. It's like it's garbage. It just brings it down, like actual garbage.
Why do you? Oh, you said D?
Yeah, D, not E.
Okay.
It doesn't deserve E. It deserves D for like the good farming that it is, but
yeah.
But like,
I would leave it at C, bro. Like really because it's. Good
I say
for farming.
I say low C tier then. Low C tier.
Yeah, low C tier for sure, 100%. Like if it wasn't so good for farming dungeons, it's literally the best fruit in the game for farming dungeons. That's just like. But next up we have Bari. I think we both know where Bari needs to go.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind, because Tsuki is a sweat with Bari. Like he'll pull out some crazy combos. So I can't even say that. If it's Tsuki using Bari, then I'd say C tier. If it's anybody else, I'd say no, not even C tier. I'd say it's D tier if it's Tsuki using it. If it's anything else, I'd say it's E tier, or anybody else, I should say.
I would say low C tier actually. Actually no, for update 4, D tier. Yeah, D tier. Because update 4 kind of gutted. It gutted a lot of stuff because the dashes got reworked. Okay,
so we have Mero, which seems to have gotten better. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Mero got buffed. Oh my god, I love it.
What's the buff?
You know the arm move?
Is that the I don't know.
That's where you like you bend back stun.
Yeah.
I've been begging the devs to buff this thing. Ever since I dropped my Mero video, I've been like actually saying that and I DM devs saying, can you guys buff Mero please? Because it stuns them, right? But the stun is so short.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It lasts the same amount of time that you're sitting there. So.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The stun that
it's good though.
Yeah, now it's good. But the stun that it gave them, you had more end. Okay, so the stun and so you know how the armor will give you end lag.
Yeah, no, trust me. I literally did a video talking about how bad Mero was.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have seen that. Like the moves, the fruit was basically unusable besides the X move. It was
the X move and the E move were the only good moves.
Yeah,
because with the E move,
you use after a combo.
But you have to have Rokushiki though. If you use the E move in Shagan, it would allow you to get another M1. So you do
where would you put Mero?
Oh,
I
Mero
would say
right
high
now?
C tier, low B tier.
Yeah, high C tier. Like
Gravity. This is actually one of my favorite fruits. I'm not gonna lie, I love Gravity.
Gravity got kinda.
But Gravity has always been shafted. Always.
It got kind of gutted,
for some reason, instead of just fixing the damn meteors, before you said, let me mess with the Gravity ultimate for no reason. Let me just do this. Nobody asked for this, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. Let's slow the damage and make more of them.
No, he also made it so long to come out, so you're sitting there for like a good 10 seconds just with nothing coming down. Also, because of the new dash, you can't use moves like say you want to use try and pull like mid or try and impel mid dash. You can't do them. You have to wait till the dash is over, and so that kind of guts the gravity pull. Like without the up tilt, let's say you're not using up tilt into gravity pull to get an extra M1 combo, and you want to use it like mid dash to catch him off guard. You can't do that anymore because you have to wait till you come out, and by the time you come out and you pull it, they already know what you're doing, so there's no point.
So I would say high C tier, low B tier for Grav.
I would. People say it's good for farming. People say it's really good for farming because of meteors, so I put it at B tier.
Fair enough. He's gotten really useful in update 4. Not gonna lie.
Really good. It's really for PvP. It's good for block baiting.
I would say low A tier or high B tier for Hiei. It's good for Kraken farming. It's good in PvP.
Oh yeah, no, it is really good. It's actually so good because the water walk is actually really necessary.
Two sword style. So what would you rate it?
Yeah, two swords. A tier, definitely high A tier.
I agree. Hiei has gotten. Oh god. All right.
Yeah, with two sword style.
So we're gonna disagree for the next route.
Oh, what do you? Okay, let me see what you think.
All right. So I've said this and I'll say it again. Half form is completely useless. Besides, maybe you can jump out of a combo or two. Aside from that, it serves no purpose. Maybe update 4 has fixed the whole stamina issue with Tori, because with Tori, you run out of stamina so quick, and on top of that, you don't really have a guard break. But I guess if you use Elo Hammer, it's not that bad, or literally any other weapon. Like, you need a weapon for Tori to be good. You need a weapon. Some other fruits, you're not handicapped like literally any other Logia. You don't have that issue. But I would rate it. Honestly, I would rate Tori B tier. I don't really think it's that good for the rarity. 0. Like, for it being the rarest from the game, it's not that good for that. It's not.
So in my old because this is kind of my remake on the tier list video, because in my tier list video I made a couple days ago, a lot of people disagreed. With it. But
what did you say about Tori?
S tier.
Yeah, I just can't. Like,
I put it at S because of the healing. Why? The healing, dude.
Yeah, but it takes so much.
You can but like dungeons, you can heal your teammates, and like I mean, you can heal your teammates from them dying mid dungeon, and then you get your stamina back afterwards. But like,
don't get me wrong, that's great for dungeons, but in dungeons you have infinite stamina. So like, how could it not be good?
That's true. Okay, I agree.
Literally, Tori could be a S tier fruit so easily if you just allowed have form talons to hit Logia eaters. That's one thing that would make it so much better.
Yeah, talons, because talons don't hit Logia.
Just either reduce the stamina drain, remove half form because it does absolutely nothing. Nothing.
In my opinion, they should replace half form with like some type of kick.
Exactly, like Phoenix Brand or literally any other move that Marco used ever.
Yeah.
Literally, there's so many stuff he could have done, but I feel like it was just pure laziness that led to where Tori is right now. Anyways, Tori is B tier. If you want to argue for it for the healing, like Tsuki said, A tier at most, but it's definitely not S tier. Next up, we have Pika. And Tsuki, I'm sorry if you disagree with this one, but I stand by my point. Pika is the best fruit in Grand Peace Online. I'm sorry. It's
okay. Okay, listen.
Especially if you use Blackleg and Crab Cutlass.
Listen. Dog shit. It's dog shit for PvP. So bad. It's horrible. It's so bad.
What?
It's so bad for PvP.
What am I listening to?
No, you don't understand how horrible it is for PvP.
What?
You wanna know how many times I've lost to a Pika user since update 4?
Bro.
Zero.
Tsuki.
What?
Crab Cutlass, Blackleg, and Light Sword are
I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I've lost 0 times. You know why? I PB light the light move, the light sword move all the time.
Tsuki, not everybody is gonna do that.
but still, it's easy to counter.
Okay, you know what, Tsuki?
Okay, let's say you don't have to. They say you don't have to PB, right?
Okay.
You can jump. You can jump. Right? Let's say you don't have Geppo. You can dodge. Yeah. Let's say you're crippled and you cannot dodge. You can only PB.
Tsuki, literally, it's 3 guard breaks.
Okay, fine, but like that's one build. Let's say someone doesn't have crab colors, then what do you say?
That's the build they're using. They only use that at rate.
Doesn't matter, but it's still bad. It's oh my god, it's still bad. It's okay. For farming, it's absolutely great. But for P, you don't understand. It's horrible.
Bro,
light ray, horrible. It's easy PB. It's a free PB. Literally, light ray.
Why would you use light ray? That's
what I'm saying. It's like wait, hold on. Excuse me.
Why would you use Magma Swamp?
Why would you not use Magma Swamp?
What am I hearing?
You can. We'll talk about Magu when we get to Magu. Right now, let's speak.
All right, Magma Swamp is more useful than light ray. I'll give you that. But listen to me. Light sword. You're the only person who I believe in my friend, like of my friends that play Grand Peace Online. You're the only person who I 100% believe can consistently perfect block a light sword. Nobody else is doing that, Tsuki. Not everybody is you. You are you. Not the people that play Grand Peace Online.
Fine.
Not everybody's doing that.
Okay, fine. But still, just don't block, or you can counter it out. You know, there's different ways. Okay, fine. I say it's low A tier. That's what I'm saying.
Tsuki, even if you think the fruit is bad for PvP, which it's not, it's literally the most useful fruit in the entire game.
Useful? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, maybe.
It's the most useful fruit in the entire game. That alone should make it S tier.
Fine.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna try to.
I stand by PvP. I stand by what I mean for PvP.
I'm gonna try to forget everything you said about it being a bad fruit PvP. I can't believe the blasphemy that I'm hearing right now. But
bro,
we're gonna move on. We're not gonna talk about this because we're gonna be here all day on Pika.
Okay, fine.
Next up, Magu. Where would you put Magu? Because I know where I'm putting
S tier. If you say anything but S tier, smoking.
All right. I would say S tier, but purely because it's good in PvP, even though people are still. Oh my god! Wait, what am I saying? Magu just got that stupid buff that lets eruption go super fast. So yeah, it's easily S tier. On top of that, it's one of the best routes farming.
Yeah, exactly. Cause you got water walk. Yeah. What does Pika have? Pika don't got water walk. I'm joking. We're not going back. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Magu's S tier. I don't think we even have to talk about this.
I would put it above Pika though.
See, you know what? This isn't as hot a take as you saying Pika is bad for PvP because Magu is great really good for farming, and now with the eruption speed buff,
it's so good.
Busted.
Also, I'm gonna say this now.
I agree.
You can use moves in Magma Swamp, by the way.
I feel like we should have added a tier above S. I'm not gonna lie, because
a tier above.
Yeah, because Tsuki, there are some fruits that you can You showed me that Suna combo. Did you?
Oh, yeah. That.
There's some fruits that can do that, and we're not even on Suna yet.
Then just make a new one called God tier.
All right, we're good. Some technical difficulties, but we're back. Tsuki is good at this. So, Tsuki, if you want to argue that, you know what, nah, I'm going to put Magu and Pika the same level, purely because, like I said, Pika is the most useful fruit in the entire game. I'm sorry, but Light Flight just puts it there. Light Ray just puts it there.
That's for farming.
But next up, Sand.
I ain't done talking about Magu. Hold on.
Okay, continue.
You can use moves in Magma Swamp.
I did not know that, but you know, you play the game more than I do, so
but
I'm just gonna believe you.
I'm not gonna leak how, but I'll show you after this.
Oh, so it's a glitch. Okay.
I found it on accident. I swear to God, I went to actually find it.
All right, whatever. Besides Tsuki's revealing of bugs, and this video is probably gonna get like watched by a lot of people. Next up we have Sand. Yeah. I would argue that Sand is at God tier. What do you say?
So it's actually God tier. It's so stupidly busted. There's like 5 infinite combos with it for like different weapons. And for farming you mag dump Suna and you use the Z move Tornado. Oh my God, it's stupid. It's so dumb.
I'm gonna show the clip of
you can show it. I personally wouldn't, because if you leak it, the gremlins are coming. Just so you know.
Okay. All right. Well, I won't show the clip then, but just know that.
Like, I'm trying to get in contact with the devs to patch it, because the only reason the clip I sent you is possible is because the Cutlass stun is way too long. Like, it's actually stupidly long. They need to nerf it.
Combo with Sand, and that's pretty much it. Sand is God tier.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it's not really useful for PvP, but just not PvP farming, but just the fact that you can literally like kill someone when you hit them once is just really enough for me personally to put it at that high. Yeah. All right, so next up we have Goro. Where would you put Goro? Me personally, I would say A tier. It's good for farming and it's good for PvP.
I say S tier.
Why do you say S tier?
After I seen what
paralyzation combos.
Oh yeah, it's scary.
All right, you know what? Fair enough. It does have some good paralyzation combos. I'll give it that.
Like you don't understand. I've seen some people use this, and oh my God, like drag. So drag right now has a Goro. I gave him a Goro to use. Oh no, worst mistake. He's using Black Leg Cutlass Goro, and it's actually kind of busted. Like it's broken.
I mean, I won't argue with you there. If you want to say it's S tier, I'll go with you because I've seen some really good paralyzation combos. So
yeah,
and it's not bad for farming. People say it's bad for farming. I disagree.
I really like how it is for farming. Your X and Z and your ultimate is so good.
Yeah. Oh, really good. I don't know why people say it's bad for farming.
No, it's actually good.
Next up we have Mero. Now I feel like you're gonna pull out some crazy Mero combo that I don't know about, but I love Mero. I'd say it's A tier. I don't think it's higher than that.
It's low A tier. Low A tier. Mero Fireflies got gutted.
100%.
And
now, where would you put Goro? Because I feel like this is a really undervalued fruit, in my opinion. It's trash farming, but I think it's good for PvP.
Goro, I mean, you can farm with it in dungeons.
Yeah.
You can do Blast Clutcher
like
and
Krakens.
waves. You know, Krakens and stuff? The only thing it's good for is Blast Clutcher and waves.
So where would you put it?
I haven't used it in Update 4, which I'm going to. I really want to use it in Update 4 because I put it, I think I put it like A tier or B tier. Just because the fact that you can't use the smash move mid dash, and also it's perfect blockable now. So like before you could use it mid dash, like the E move, right? You could use that mid dash and you can get another M1 combo off of it if you did it right. So you could do 5 M1s dash, stop mid dash, use E move, and because the hitbox goes behind you as well for some godforsaken reason.
What?
Huh? Yeah. The hitbox is also behind you. I don't know why it's like that, but it's also behind you, and it'll throw them in front of you, and you can dash to them in M1.
Okay, so where would you put it?
B tier. Just because you can't M1 mid dash, you can't do anything mid dash anymore. B tier.
I agree with that. All right, so that is the Devil Fruit tier list. Anything you want to say before you end the video?
If you disagree, you're biased. I'm gonna say this is gotta be perfect. This is literally the perfect tier list.
It really, the fact that Gum is on the same level as he and Mero is kind of crazy, but
it's literally because the barrage and the block breaker are good.
Yeah, the fact that Tori is a little bit down at B tier is honestly pretty sad, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Mero, if you want to make an argument that Mero is low B tier, I would agree with you, just because Mero has been like really good. Like I fought a Mero and I almost lost. I've never lost to a Mero before.
The up tilt into R move is actually really good now.
Yeah, it's viable.
Oh, you can also do Mero. If you have crab colors, you can do Mero up tilt, R move, and then or R move for crab colors, and then R move for Mero, and it's actually true.
He sweats. But yeah, that's it for the tier list, yo.